Hey, Anthony. Thanks
Rachel,
for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me on.
You're
it's about
here.
time.
How does it feel?
It's great, y'all. This is my first time on the Rachel Cruze show. This is better than Fox and Friends, CNN. I'm with Rachel.
This is legit. This is legit. Okay, Anthony, you are like brilliant when it comes to talking to parents about teenagers because you worked with teenagers for years and years. So you have 4 really great points when it comes to things that parents need to know of what their teens are thinking. Yeah. So walk us through that.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm brilliant, but I would definitely say I'm passionate about helping kids and teenagers connect better to their parents because I believe those two have to be connected so that the teen can have a better future. So one of the first things that I'm seeing is that teens are saying, you know what, our issues are real and where we are right now may not be the same from when you were a kid. Okay,
that's good.
And so what they're simply saying is like, hey, growing up in school today in the year 2019 is not the same as 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They're saying times are different. And so just understand where I am and understand what I'm going through and just value that and help me go through it right now.
That's so good. Okay, what's point number 2?
Point number 2 is, you know, the kids are saying, we're listening even if I don't show it. So like, even if you think I'm not listening, Mom and Dad, I am listening.
Yeah.
And this generation is a little bit more different on how they express themselves. They tend to keep things on the inside. So just be there and just understand and ask them, did you hear me? Yes, ma'am. Did you hear me? Yes, sir. Okay.
Yep.
And then move on. Just ask.
Unless they roll their eyes. I may or may not have done that a few times, Dave Ramsey, and that was not good.
This is the Rachel Cruze show.
Respect is still in play, but they may not look very enthusiastic as they're listening.
I'm still scared to roll my eyes on my mama now.
I know, that's right. Okay, what's next?
The next one is, believe it or not, Rachel, kids want to be good kids. I've never met a kid that says, I want to be a bad kid. I want to be a horrible kid. No, I just believe that they make bad decisions. But I think here, their definition of good may be a different definition to parents. And I think parents need to come together and say, hey, son, I know you have the right heart. Let me teach you how to be this.
That's good.
Let me show you how to become a good young man or a good young lady. Right now, you're a young kid.
Yeah. That's good.
This is good stuff.
Last but not least.
This is when I really agree with Rachel. Let them be kids. Let them be 10 years old. Let them be 15. Let them be 18. Let them be young kids. I think oftentimes parents have, man, you're going to be this doctor, lawyer, this preacher, this and that. No, right now, he's 11.
Yeah.
Let him enjoy playing soccer.
Yeah, that's so good. And I love all those points because what it deals with is the character of who the kid is and the parents and the teenagers aligning, which is hard. It's a hard season of life. And so you're great at navigating that. So I appreciate it. Okay, I went into our Facebook community.
Okay.
And we got some questions.
Okay.
So I wanted to dive into 3 of those questions. Lauren asks, how do I encourage our commission system when Nana pays 10 times what we do? The kids don't want to do chores at home when they know they can make more elsewhere. We tried talking to Nana about it, but she has taken the act now, ask forgiveness later approach. All of our requests seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Well, those are smart kids. They know they can make more making bed at Nana's than they can at your house. No. This is a tough one because I feel like when parents or extended family try to help out, but they kind of trump almost what the parent is doing, either with the amount of money or maybe they're totally negating the whole like commission system in general. It can be hard. So I think that the fact that you guys have had conversations is really, really important. I think that's great. But what you could do is say, okay, the money that you're going to earn at Nana's, you're going to be making more. So we're going to be saving up for a more expensive toy. And that money goes into this little savings account. And so we're going to expect more from you because you're making more here. And I don't know, that's a hard one to navigate. Do you have any thoughts?
Something like this is happening with my nephews and with my sister's son. One thing I love that Belief and my sister did, they went and had a conversation with Nana. Say, hey, mother, this is what we're trying to do at our house. Can you help us with this over here because it's causing an issue?
Yeah. Have the same expectations.
Have the same expectations,
that's good. Jennifer asks, I need to know how to best help my teen son with contentment, especially when it comes to vehicles.
Ooh, that's a tough one. If you are a parent and you are driving a high-end car and everything about your life is very high-end, one thing that you say, Rachel, which I love, is more is caught than taught. And so if your kids see this high-end lifestyle, then they're naturally going to want a high-end car.
Yep.
So the very first thing is probably self-evaluate what are you and your husband or you or your wife presenting to your children. After that, to explain to them, you're still young. And so you don't need a big expensive car.
Yep.
You're gonna get right in this price range, and I always recommend every high school student spends no less than $1,000 because we want a quality car that's gonna run,
yep.
and no more than $3,500, and that they make 50% of that, and their parents matches that 50%.
Good.
And so even if you want to get a $10,000 car, tell them like, hey, not right now.
Yep.
But have the conversation, be honest, be understanding, be loving, but tell them up front, we're not doing it.
I think that's a great point, especially if you're driving a nicer car. You can't just be absolutely shocked and floored that your child wants a nicer car too. I never really thought about that, but like, yes, that's a great point. Yeah. So good. All right, Lisa asks, what do you do when you're in baby step 2 and you'll be there another 3 to 4 years, but you have 2 kids going to college in 4 to 5 years? How do we save up in time for that? They already plan on doing 2 years of community college. Great job. First, but are hoping to get some funding. Obviously, we can't depend on that, though.
You know, I just love this as a parent. They're already thinking about their children's future.
Yeah.
I love it. So just follow the baby steps. Get out of debt. Get your 3 to 6 months set aside. And then start focusing on your retirement. And then I'll start setting aside for college. Once you get out of that, I would definitely say if they're younger and look into an ESA or 529 plan. And then if they're already in school right now, check out my book, The Graduate Survival Guide, and her book.
That's right. We co-wrote it.
Co-wrote it. Pink together today.
All you know.
But then also grants and scholarships.
Yes.
The key thing is do not take out loans.
Yes. Anthony.
Rachel.
So glad you came over. Seriously.
You're amazing.
So fun.
Yes.
So fun. Guys, make sure to check out everything that Anthony is doing on YouTube and Instagram. And you have a really fun event with Meg Meeker called Smart Parents. What cities are you guys going to be in?
We're going to be in Sacramento, California, and we're going to be in Minneapolis.
Okay.
So that's going to be fun in May. It's just going to be absolutely amazing. Tickets are moving right now, so it's going to be exciting.
So fun. Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you, Rachel.